Hello everyone and welcome to Low Budget Otaku, and today we have another episode of Low Budget Otaku News where I show you the new figures that are up for reserve this time for August 2021. And we are starting off, of course, looking at Ubisoft Japan because it's the more organized site for me. It doesn't mean you have to order here because there's tons of other websites. Sometimes you can find prices better in one website or another one, or you can order on more local stores that will take a little bit more time to get the figure, but of course you don't have the hassle to deal with customs and things like that, because of course this site is from Japan and a lot of most important sites are from Japan, where of course you have taxes to pay when it arrives in your country. And that's a hassle, but let's jump into it because we have so many figures to talk about. And we're starting with Lady Maria of Astral Clock Tower from Bloodborne. And Hunter was released a long time ago and re-released recently. And Hunter was an amazing figure with amazing weathering in it, and Lady Maria seems to be the same. It's coming out August 2022, and you have $80 for the normal edition and $95 for the special edition. A bit too expensive in my personal opinion, but unfortunately prices of Figma figures are increasing each year, and it's sad to see, but unfortunately it's inflation and COVID is not helping. Overall the figure looks really good, and it brings in the normal edition a pistol, a sword, and another accessory you can also connect to the sword, and you don't have that many ends, just 4 pairs of ends. In relation to the DX edition, you immediately have the chair, a lower torso for you to sit it in the chair. Hands is more or less, I think it's the same amount of hands. Let me check. No, you actually also have a little bit more hands, so 1 extra pair of hands, and you have all of these extra accessories to make the swords look bloodier. I like that detail. I think the detail is a really nice one. Overall, if I had right now the possibility of buying the figures, I would buy the DX edition, because I think the $15 extra for those accessories, it makes some sense to me, at least to me. Moving on, we have Figma plus Hunter weapon set. So this is to use with the Hunter Figma figure, and it's extra weapons that you can use. I'm not sure if Lady Maria can also use these weapons, but it's nice to have this weapon set, because in the game you have so many weapons that you could not include everything in the original figure. So it was good to see them adding it later on, and it's not that expensive, I think. It's a bit expensive. $29 is a bit expensive for a weapon set. It does bring a lot of weapons, and it's coming out January 2022. And moving on, we also have Figma Raceline Stout from Atelier series. I don't know what it is. $82 coming out July 2022. $82 again, a bit expensive. Overall, let's look at the accessories. It does bring a lot of accessories, so I can justify the price point, I think. 3 faces, some accessories for the arms, and like a lot of weapons. So okay Figma, I can get that. Then we have Figma Pecorin Princess Connect, and this one is sold out, but you have no found one available. Of course you can search in other websites, never forget that. I'm just showing you the situation in Ubisoft, again just for simplicity's sake. June 2022, $73. Let's again take a look at amount of accessories. We have 4 faces, an extra chest part, a rice cake, a bunch of hands, and a sword. So not that accessory heavy, but still okay. I get the price point. It's not the worst case, at least in our list. Now, if you have accompanied the news that I put out regularly, you know that Figma and Amazing Yamaguchi are competing a lot in terms of My Hero Academia figures, and we got another one that Figma already released, Choto Todoroki figure, and now it's Amazing Yamaguchi's time to release one. $69. The price point, it's okay. Now Revoltex, Amazing Yamaguchi. Now they basically dumped the Revoltech name, just call themselves Amazing Yamaguchi. Is in my opinion a bit overpriced lately, but because prices are rising for almost every brand. Now typically Figma look better, they are more anime accurate, and Revoltech, in this case Amazing Yamaguchi, have better articulations. But I think in this case for Amazing Yamaguchi, My Hero Academia figures, they're actually doing a great job in the looks of the figures too. Now they bring so much stuff, so many effect parts, so many different faces, combinations, and overall the figure looks great. And you can see, like in this image, all of them that were released with this one, they're all looking amazing. So if you decide to collect the Amazing Yamaguchi line instead of the Figma ones, I don't think you're going to be disappointed. But also, even if you mismatch figures from the Figma line with the Amazing Yamaguchi line, I still think you can get away with it. Overall, I still have a preference with Figmas, but for example, they have All Might, and Figma doesn't have an All Might, so maybe I would get the All Might from Amazing Yamaguchi line with the Figmas. It's hard to choose, because again, both have advantages and disadvantages. Again, it's coming out late December 2021, $69. Then we have a line that you don't have competition so far, and it is for Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba, and we're getting a figure of Inosuke Ashibira, and it's coming out May 2022. The normal edition comes around $60 and the DX edition $78. So let's see what both of them bring. So the normal one brings 2 hands, the 2 swords, and the 2 shuffles with a lot of hands. So not that accessory heavy. And the DX edition brings, where is it? Okay, brings extra effect parts. It brings an extra face for one of the hands and an extra nose for the other hand. And it just brings these stickers. I don't know what they're for, but probably some effect parts. Overall, I would say it again, I would have the preference for the DX edition, but that's because I would always know, if I bought the normal one, I would like be, hey, I wanted that accessory that I don't have. In this case, I don't think the difference is that high compared to the previous figure that we talked about, but still, it's still enough for me to go for the DX edition. And all of these figures I think look amazing from Demon Slayer. Then we have this figure that I don't think it justifies the price, and it's Figma Bikini Armor Makoto Veteran Fighter version. $58 for like this regular non-branded figure. It's coming out May 2022. And you look at it, it's such a simplistic figure. It doesn't even bring that much stuff, like 3 pairs of hands, 2 faces, a sword, a shield, and this cloth cape. Okay, the cloth cape, I understand it's a little bit expensive, but I still don't think it justifies the pricing. And you actually can buy 2 cloth capes, a black one and a red one, for the previous figure that they had on this line, and it's $11 each cape. Coming out January 2022, and the other figure is coming out May 2022. Again, not my thing. Then we get some super figure action JoJo Bizarre Adventure from part 6. The anime is coming, by the way. I'm excited for that. I don't know much about this part because I'm only watching the anime. I never read the manga. This is a re-release of both Jolene Kujo and SF or Stand. December 2021 re-release, $59. How many 20s did I say? That's crazy. Again, but the price for me have been fair for these super action JoJo figures, especially because they have been re-releasing just the figures, so I'm okay with the pricing. Then we have another re-release, but this time it's the asset figure art Son Goku the Saiyan grew up on Earth. $35, October 2021 re-release, and it's available. It's a very old SH Figuarts figure, a very basic SH Arts figure, but it's a very popular one because a lot of people collect the Dragon Ball figures. And this one is like simplistic Goku. If you have to have a Goku and you don't want to spend a lot of money, this is the Goku to get, I guess. And then we have a new release that is more interesting in my opinion. That's the SH Figuarts Krillin Strongest Math on Earth. $50, not that expensive, it's okay, I think the price. January 2022, and right now it's sold out, but I think there was already some Krillings out there, but this is a new version of Krillin, and I can see that they changed some things, the articulation, the suit. It just looks better than the other Krillings that I've seen so far. It just looks, the articulation looks more natural. Overall, I think, yeah, this looks fantastic. I understand why it's sold out right now. Then you have two Senseiya figures that are sold out. One of them is Saint Cloth Myth X Hypnos, December 2021 release, $160, is notified when available. These are normally very expensive figures, very expensive figures, and they sell out very quickly. And the other one is a re-release of Saint Cloth Myth X Alpha Dubri Siegfried, so from the arc where they go to Asgard, $100, October 2021 re-release. Both of them have the option of notify when available. Then we're getting some Mafix, and this time we're starting with Mafix number 166, Stealth Jumper Batman from Batman Earth, and late June 2022 release, $72. Now I would Mafix, sometimes the prices vary it a lot, and I think it's very accessory light for the images that I've seen so far of the figure. It doesn't seem like it's bringing like variations on the face, doesn't seem like it's bringing a lot of accessories, so I'm not sure if this is a fair price or not, but yeah, whatever. Then we also have Mafix number 165 Iron Man comic version, $105, a lot more expensive, coming out late June 2022. Now this one at least brings more accessories, like this big ass gun, a bunch of different faces. You have a mask face, some different faces with a mask. Overall, I like the detail. I like the options that it's giving you in terms of different faces. Bit expensive, yes, but it's, I would say, a good looking figure. Then we have some from Masco 112 Collective DC Comics Superman 112 action figure Man of Steel edition. So it's a comic accurate Superman that's coming out August 2022, $167. If you don't know the Masco line, they are basically like Hot Toys, but instead of being 1/6, they are 112. But the quality is close, not the same, but close to Hot Toys. They normally have cloth materials, they normally have really detailed models. So yeah, but again, very expensive. And then moving on, we have the Action Multipurpose Humanoid Decisive Weapon Evangelion TS1 plus Peter of Cassius Renewal Color Edition. How big can this name get? It's coming out February 2022, $173, and is notified when available, so it's sold out reservations right now. Maybe they will get more. They have more in this product line besides this one. Then are really big 40cm figures, so that's why they are so expensive. So if you want to have like a huge Evangelion figure, this is the one to get. But the pricing is crazy as hell. But I'm glad they're still releasing a lot of different options for Evangelion fans, because it's one of the best animes ever made. I said it. But yeah, right now not available. Metal Build Freedom Gundam Concept 2, also not available right now, but it's a re-release November 2021 and it's $240. These really expensive figures, really high quality figures, normally sell out quicker because they don't produce that many units, and a lot of people that are really high collectors do have the money to buy them. Unfortunately, that doesn't leave much for the rest of us. Yeah. We also have this Metal Robot Spirit Side MS Build Beanie from Aura Battle at Bambini, or whatever that is. I don't know this show. $140 because again it's metal robot spirit, so it has metal parts, so it's very expensive, and also sold out. Then we have this Robot Spirits Gundam that I'm not even going to pronounce the name. It's like a random Gundam from the thousands of Gundam that exist, and it's also sold out. $52. Damn, just crazy. And then we got this. This is also very interesting to me. It's a random. It's one from 1000 Toys, so the same company that made the Dante and Nero that I reviewed not too long ago, almost a year ago. Jesus, time passes fast. They produce really high quality figures. $75. It's 1/12 scale. Toa Heavy Industry Synthetic Human Female. So this doesn't look like it's like from a show or anything like that, but I did think it looks so good, and it reminded me so many of different things from pop culture. Like it reminded me of iRobot, it reminded me of Ghost in the Shell, it reminded me of Surrogates, it reminded me of the video game Binary Domain, and it just looks interesting to me. I know it's just a random stuff, but it again looks interesting to me. It looks like it has great articulation. It's really well weathered. Again, but it's sold out. But it's coming out supposedly in September, so not long. Maybe they will get more stock. And finally, we have Mafix number 160 Jean Grey comic version, late March 2022 release, $72. Mafix is doing a lot of this coming accurate, especially for the X-Men characters, and I love them for it because those were the days. Not a bad price, I think. And finally, we have something that is still not up for reserve, but I wanted to show you in this video. That is Medusa, so Rider from Fate Stay Night Unlimited Bloodwork. Not Bloodworks, Bladework. What the hell? I look like I'm on drugs or something. It is looking fantastic. Now this is a 2.0 version, so it's a second generation figure because they already did this Figma before. But I love that they redid it, and I think they improved in all the right aspects. It looks so much better than the original one. So much better. And it's a Fate character, so everybody. This is going to sell out quickly because as soon as it gets for reservation, people are going to go crazy because they love me. I love it, and most people love some Fate characters. It's not that accessory heavy, at least for the promotional material, but I think it brings enough for the character that it is. I hope the price is priced right. But that's all for me today. I'm going to release another video of the figures that were released in August and are already available for you guys to buy. And I'll see you all next time.
Do it! Just do it!